What's good, guys? It's your girl Manel Coty. I just got off the bus not too long ago from school, so happy Tuesday, guys. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling blessed and highly favored. And I know, guys, that not too long ago was Valentine's Day, and people were just enjoying themselves. Shout out to people who are single, okay? Because you are awesome, you are loved, and don't feel bad because the right person will definitely find you. You gotta be patient, and you gotta make sure that you are already prepared for that opportunity. And if you are in a relationship, God bless that, as long as it's with the right person and this will lead towards God's will for your life, then everything else will be taken care of, right? And also President's Day, let's honor our founding fathers too, But yeah, so I was just really thinking about my topic of discussion today, and I have an idea of what I want to talk about. So for today's message, I want to talk about social media changing in 2025 and what's to come and what we need to do. So before I go any further, I would love for you guys to subscribe to my YouTube channel, drop a like below, turn on the notification bells, definitely tune in for my videos throughout the week, and make sure you share with your friends and family and whoever else you can. All right, guys, let's get into it. So what do I mean about the changes happening right now this year? Well, for starters, the TikTok ban that happened last month, it's been almost a month. So by I think tomorrow or the 20th, it'll be a month. That's crazy. So I remember everybody was frantically, or at least some people were just all over the place, not knowing what to do because that's their livelihood, And people were just really down bad about that. But it's when you really think about it, that's more reason why we shouldn't put our eggs in one basket, because if they can easily take away something like TikTok for a few moments, just imagine what they can do in terms of working a regular 9-to-5 job or any type of platform. And so that's more reason why, guys, we have to work towards having sustainability, making sure that you are diversifying your assets and other investments that you're doing, whether it's with crypto, whether it's for trading or whatever, because there's no telling how this economy is going to be the next 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, because at the end of the day, we have to really commit everything to God's hands and make sure that we are working towards bettering ourselves, learning, and building our skills too, because there's so many opportunities, guys, in terms of starting your business, creating an email list. I've been seeing a lot of people do that. Apparently there's this new thing called Substack, and I also heard about a few months ago WAP. They have their online community that I'm actually a part of right now, and I think it's really cool that even if, God forbid, they take away certain things, it's because you have something like an email list that's going to keep people posted on what's going on with you or your business or whatever. That's really dope, so definitely shout out to platforms like Substack, WAP, and etc. for doing that, because it gives people the opportunity to still keep their business going, and the thing is, you got to do that in life. You can't just wait for things to happen. You have to go make it happen for yourself, and don't rely on the government, because you just can't. They truly don't care as you think they do. I mean, that's why you're hearing them take away certain things. They really made a big deal about taking away TikTok, even though there's other platforms that steal our personal information anyway. So I don't think there's really any point in them trying to ban TikTok. And it was already temporarily not going to go anywhere for that long. So I don't know, how do you guys feel about that? Since TikTok hasn't back, has it made you feel any different? Or do you feel it really was no point in doing that? All I'm trying to say is that, that's more reason why, guys, we have to start taking this seriously with what type of business we want to do, what type of life that we want to create, because the way the world is right now, with the rise in AI, with them trying to create robots and taking over jobs, it's scary, but it's not surprising. I'm hearing about it for a long time, since pre-COVID and during COVID and now. And I feel like that's more reason why we really have to take building a side hustle, that business, getting into YouTube, funnels, creating an email list or newsletter more seriously, because anybody can be replaceable. Anybody. And in order for that to not happen, you have to be really valuable. You have to bring a lot of value to the market, and so that's why for me personally, when I'm like networking or rubbing minds with somebody, I always try to learn something from them, and I always try to see like, okay, like how can I use this information that they're presenting to me to add value to my own personal life, and we have to do that sometimes because these are things that they're not going to teach you in school, and when you really think about it, like in school, they really did teach us a lot of stuff that was actually needed. At least, like, obviously the 4 base subject is good but it's not, but we need more than that, what I'm saying? And now with the rise of YouTube and Instagram and etc., it's giving us opportunities to learn all types of things. It's crazy, which is why I'm hearing people say that college is a scam, and I can kind of see how it is, but at the same time, it's like, it's not a bad thing to want to get a degree, depending on what you study and if it's actually useful and beneficial to yourself and society, So definitely shout out to people who are in school too, because I'm also a student in school. I go to Napa College. So, I just feel like right now, we just really have to, like broaden the spectrum a little more, and not just only focus on niching down. Like, now I'm hearing that niches aren't as prevalent like they were before, because the thing is, I feel like you yourself are the niche. Like, I want to be in a place where like I'm a walking, talking business and I'm getting paid to exist, and now I feel like there's so many people who are seeing the rise in storytelling, who are seeing the rise, and how AI can be used to start your own business and other things too. So it's like we have all these resources and stuff, but it's like, are we actually utilizing it to our advantage? And if we're not, then why are we doing that? We have to really ask ourselves that. So that's why, guys, I'm telling you right now, just in your spare time, try to create time to really build yourself up, because the years are passing by as we speak. Okay, I remember 2019 and here we are 2025. That was 5 years that have passed since then, and it's crazy, so I'm telling you guys right now, like, you have to work towards it. You have to create the life that you want. Your parents, they did the best that they could, the guardian or whoever took care of you, but now it's like God has put that desire inside of you, and he wants you to use it and run with it and do something meaningful and beneficial to this world, and the thing is, like, I've always wanted to do something like YouTube for a very long time, for the past 8-9 years, but I was just waiting for the moment to be right and perfect. But there's never a right moment for anything. That moment is like right now. And so, guys, like, use this time right now to just like really focus, guys, on like the type of career that you want. Like, if you want to be full-time content creator for a full-time online entrepreneur, okay, like, really use this time to really learn more about digital marketing, learning more about like how to edit your videos, how you can be more personable, how you can learn how to be persuaded, and when you're like talking to people and knowing how to negotiate for what you want, because people aren't just going to invest into anything. They want to make sure that it means something, that you have something to offer them, like when you're presenting something to them. And it's just like how, like, when we come on here, right? We're not just coming on here just because. We're coming on here because, like, I'm showing you that I have a lot to offer and I have a lot to bring to the table, so that's why I'm telling you guys right now, like, get started with whatever type of thing that you want to do, and also make sure that you have a focal point and a point of view when you're doing it, Because at the end of the day, it's like you want to create generational wealth, and you want to make sure that you are paving the way for the people. Don't just want to do it for yourself and keep certain information. Make sure that you're telling people what it is that they need to do. Make it clear, be direct on whatever it is that you want people to understand, so that way people will be able to follow suit and be in pursuit of that type of career that they want for themselves. So me personally, I believe that by the grace of God, I'm going to get monetized with YouTube this year, and I'm trusting in God that it'll be soon. But I know that I have to keep on going. I know that I have to put forth the effort. And honestly, I'm just speaking over myself that this shall pass. Everything that I'm going through, everything that you guys are going through, you're going to pass through all that in Jesus' name. Don't lose sight of it. Keep on going. Stay the course, because before you know it, it's going to be your time too. I know that a lot of us have gone through so many things. With what we hear about in the news, it can be really depressing. But at the same time, just know that there's always a light at the end of the tunnel, and that there's so much to be grateful and thankful for, because there's some people that don't really have certain opportunities to get into social media, do content creation stuff. So be blessed, thankful, and grateful that you can do things like that. I thank God that I can do things like this, where I'm using my freedom of speech to share my experience, my truth, and also what correlates to what the Bible to you guys. So that's why, guys, I'm telling you guys right now, like you got to keep on going. You have to really be clear on the type of path that you want, and make sure that you stay up to date with things too, and try to, get better with your content and improve in certain areas, like with your titles or with your thumbnails, whether it's with the music, special effects, whatever it is. Like, you want to make sure that you're able to draw more people in, so to continue to keep people to be engaged with each and every video that you post, for every day, every week, and all that, and I'm speaking for myself too, because I'm not gonna lie, I've had moments where I didn't feel like posting, but I know that I want to keep on showing up for not just myself, but for you guys, because you guys are helping me make this happen, and we're on the journey together. It's not just only individually, but it's collectively as a whole. Okay, like at the end of the day, we are like family virtually. We are, and for some people, maybe like your immediate family might not be as understanding on what it is that you're trying to do. But the main thing is that if you have strangers on social media shouting you out, supporting you, rooting for you, that's more motivation for you to keep on going, because you're going to be that success story that gets monetized, that has that successful business and other things going for you, so there's so much to look forward to. But even so, don't wait until you get monetized to be happy. Be happy now in the present moment. Try to love and grow through the process, because at the end of the day, God likes it when we are joyful in all things, grateful for all things, thankful for all things. So I'm telling you guys right now, you got this, and make sure that you don't give up. I've had moments where I've had doubts about different things, but I'm the type of person that does not give up very easily. For those of you who know me or know of me, I've been like that, or at least I've developed into that person, all this while. So I'm going to keep on going with YouTube, because I know that by the grace of God, I'm going to meet the requirement for my watch hours. I'm going to see an increase in my subscribers. But I know that I have to be patient, and I have to keep on going. And I'm going to continue to shout out other people too. Shout out DoDash for how she's always been inspiring, always empowering other people. Shout out Dante in London to also encourage, inspire other people as well, and other people too. Even shout out small creators for what you're doing, for taking that leap of faith, for getting out of your comfort zone, for recording and posting that first video, because that can be scary for some people who are like, introvert, because I'm an extrovert now. But like years ago as a kid, I used to be an introvert, but I learned over time that no, like I was meant to be like out there. I was meant to be sociable, be personable with people. So that's why I'm so happy that I'm able to share my message and, just talk about, all the things I want to talk about with you guys, on what it means to like be successful and all that. But I know at the end of the day, I'm going to make it in life, and my story is going to be so big that the whole world is going to know who I am, who Mina Okoti is. But I'm telling you guys right now, this is your time to shine. You got this. Okay, you're going to be monetized. You're going to have a successful business. You're going to build an amazing community for yourself, for other people. And overall, you're going to make it. But you have to believe in yourself, guys. You have to take that leap of faith with YouTube, if this is what you really want to do, or building that business if that's what you truly want to do. Because I'm tired of being tired. I'm tired of filling out job applications and not hearing back from certain companies. I'm tired of having to figure out how I have to pay certain bills. I'm telling you guys right now, you have what it takes to create the life that you want, but you have to make it happen for yourself. You have to make sure you set aside time for that. Because if you don't, then you're going to be continuing to slave at your job. And I'm not trying to say that a 9-to-5 job is bad. It's not. But at the same time, we were not meant to work our whole lives, Because at the end of the day, at some point, our body has to rest. But I will say this, something that you truly love and enjoy, you'll definitely want to do more of that instead of slaving at a regular 9-to-5 job. But I will say this, once you do finally get your business going, and once you do finally get monetized, use that regular 9-to-5 job as leverage towards building and creating the type of life that you want for yourself. That's what I want to do. So I encourage you guys to make sure you guys do that too. Because the government doesn't care about you. Okay, some of these jobs and companies, they don't care about you. You hear about people getting fired all the time, laid off all the time. I've been laid off before and other things. So that's why we have to make sure that we are working ourselves, building ourselves up, and make sure that we are increasing our skill set level. Okay, it has to be off the charts, and you want to make sure that you stand out too. You are born to stand out. You are destined to stand out. You are meant to just be in the back of the class and be quiet like a mouse. No, you gotta be bold in your faith. You have to be bold with the talents that you have, the gifts that you have, because God has blessed us with so many gifts. And stop saying that you don't have gifts. You have gifts, but you have to see it for yourself. You have to bring that out of you, or at least ask God to bring that part of you out. Because how is the whole world going to be able to bless you if you're not showcasing what you can do? I want to be blessed by God and by other people, but in order for that to happen, I gotta make sure that I am doing my part, that I'm working towards it, that I'm making it happen. Guys, we gotta make it happen. We have to put in the work, so that way we can be rewarded for when our time is coming. You have to speak life over yourself, that victory is mine, that I'm a victor who's going to come out victorious, and I refuse to be a victim of my circumstances. Every single day, start speaking positive affirmations over yourself. Start praying and asking God to give you the strength, give you the wisdom, give you the knowledge, give you the understanding, because we can't do it on our own. I know, guys, that it's not easy, but you have to put your pride away. Stop being prideful. Get out of your comfort zone. Your comfort zone is your broke zone. If you don't do that, then you're just going to be okay with being stuck with where you're at. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm not okay with that. That's why, guys, keep on going. Okay? Make sure you stay on the course. You have to do this for your family. Do this for other people who are rooting for you, people who stood by you. And make sure that you prove it, not just yourself, but your haters who are wrong. And by proving yourself right, that you can do this, that you're meant for this, that you're destined for this. There's so much more that I would love to be able to do. I want to be able to travel the whole world. And I want to be able to see how I can speak and inspire the people to go after their dreams, to make it happen. Because I believe that everybody is capable, everybody's intelligent to turn their dreams into reality. Nobody was meant to work their entire lives. Everybody was destined to do something amazing in life. but you have to believe in yourself, and you have to have faith, and you also have to make sure that you're pulling the next people up too. So definitely, guys, keep on doing this. Keep on making it happen. Turn those dreams into reality. Don't sleep on yourself. And don't let nobody tell you what you cannot do, because they are not your God. I know the God that I serve. And I know that my God is an awesome God. He's bigger than all things. He is. He's our almighty God. So I'm telling you guys right now, it's either you get with the times or get left behind. And if not now, or when. And how you do anything is how you do everything. So guys, you gotta really ask yourself, when are you gonna want it bad enough? How bad do you want it? And if you want it bad enough, then go after it and make it happen. But ask God to lead you, guide you, and order your steps as well first. You cannot do it all on your own, but with God, all things are possible. Alright guys, so that's just my message for today. Always know that Jesus loves you lots and lots. And when I come on here, guys, I mean well. I truly do, because I want to see everybody else win. I want to be among the people like Dante London, like Dodash, sharing their successful story too. Because it really is inspiring to see other people winning, and pulling the next person up and giving them shout outs too. So that's all I have for today, guys. But you guys have an awesome day. And also, don't forget, before I go, make sure you check out the affiliates down in the description box below, because they're really essential and helpful resources. Okay, guys? Bye.